MMAWeekly.com, Damon Martin here with Ryan Bader. Ryan, obviously huge fight for you this weekend, Little Nog. You know, this one has a lot of implications, maybe putting you one fight closer to the title. Is there extra pressure just because this is a co-main event and that kind of stuff?
No, I don't think so. You know, I'm taking it just like any other, every one of my other fights and my wrestling matches. I get put pressure on myself for every competition. So going into here, it's the same. You know, I put pressure on myself. My trainers, my training partners are all relying on me. So, that's what I feel, and I go in there to win. And every fight, I just take it one at a time and look at it as a fight, not what kind of implications it has and all that. Because when you're in the octagon, it's you and your opponent, and that's it. It's not you're not fighting his past opponents. You're not looking to the future. You're in there trying to take that guy out in front of you. So nothing's different about this fight whatsoever.
Now, Guerra's been a little bit more talkative for this fight. He's going to hand you your first loss. You better plan on standing with him because you don't want to go to the ground. Is it unusual? I mean, he's not usually been much of a talker. It seems like he's really either trying to amp up this fight or maybe trying to get in your head a little bit.
No, yeah, whatever. I mean, it's not going to get in my head. You got to be confident as a fighter. If you don't think you're going to win, then you shouldn't be in the sport. So, everybody talks, and it's just something you got to deal with. I'm not taking anything personal. It's all business. I said some stuff too, so it's I'm looking to go in there and win. He's looking to go in there and win. He thinks he can win. I think I can win. So it is what it is. I'm just going to go in there and do what I've been training to do, and implement my game plan and go out there and win this fight.
You can feel free to unload more on him now if you want to. That's fine.
No, I'm good. I'm not a big smack talker. And neither is he. He said he'd give me my first loss. I don't think so. I think I'm going to beat him. So that's what it is. And I think there's a fight on Saturday, so we'll maybe decide what happens.
A lot of people felt like the Jason Brills fight was maybe a bit of a blueprint for how to handle Nogueira. I scored that fight for Brills. A lot of people did. It was a close fight, but did you look at that fight a lot? And, obviously you possess some of the similar skills to Jason Brills. So, I mean, is that a bit of a blueprint you can use?
Well, it's good to kind of, take some stuff from it. But, every fighter can have an off night. I'm expecting the best Nogueira that's ever fought to come out in this fight. I feel he's hungry after his last fight. I feel like maybe he was a little embarrassed, so he's going to come out and try to, one-up it in this fight. But, it's not going to happen with me, and I'm just going to go out there and use my game plan. And I took some stuff from that fight, but I'm not relying exclusively, that's a fight I'm going to be fighting. So I did learn some things, from that, scrambling, mixing up my boxing and my wrestling, and he was doing pretty well with them on the ground and staying out of submission. So, you can use some of that, but I'm expecting a totally different fighter, so we'll see.
You talk very honestly about, your ultimate goal is to get to a title shot. Mm-hmm. This one being a co-main event against a top, 5 or 6 guy. How much closer do you feel like this puts you?
I feel we're both real close. We're in that position where, you win this fight and another fight, and we're right up there for title contention, So I'm not looking past this fight at all. He's a tough opponent. But, the winner goes on and maybe has one more fight before a title shot. That's my ultimate goal. I'm not in here to be mediocre. I'm not in here to just fight and, random fights and be on TV. And I'm here to win the championship. And it starts here with little Nog, and then I can look forward to my next fight. But right now, it's all I'm thinking about is Little Nog.
Off the subject of your fight, the other winner from your season, The Ultimate Fighter, F1 Escudero, was released by the UFC this week. I just want to get your reaction to that, and have you spoken to Efren at all? Or?
Yeah, he's a pretty good friend of mine. I spoke with him, and he'll be back. I don't know if it was a little bit of not making weight and obviously losing the fight, but if there's other kind of outside factors in that decision by the UFC. But he'll be back. He's a great fighter. He'll go get a couple wins and come back and be even stronger because of it.
And what kind of prediction can you give everybody for Saturday night?
For Saturday night, it's going to be a great fight. I'm looking to go out there, take him out. I'm sure, he's been saying he's going to do the same to me. So it looks to be a fight of the night performance, and hopefully a knockout of the night real quick. But you never know. So I'm just excited to go out there. I respect the Nogueira brothers very, very much, and I know they always come to fight, and I'm going to do the same. So the fans are going to get a good treat on Saturday night.
Thanks, Ryan.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.